Hey guys, how's it going? Luneth here, and today we're going to be starting a whole new Let's Play. We're going to start the Final Fantasy Legend for the Game Boy. This is a game I've played a couple times in the past. It's a very good game. It's quite a short game, but it is a nice one. So let's just jump straight into it. It has been said that the tower in the centre of the world is connected to paradise. Dreaming of a life in paradise, many have challenged the secret of the tower, but no one knows what became of them. Now, there is another who will brave the adventure. So we currently have 8 different choices for character here. We are going to have 4 characters in total. Although we have got 8 choices, there's essentially only 3 choices, which is human, mutant, and the last 4 are all monsters. Monsters have this thing where at the end of a fight you have a chance of getting meat that you can feed to your monster, and it will change into a different monster potentially. Sometimes it won't change at all. Often it will change to a different monster. And they have this sort of tier system, so stronger monsters will turn into stronger monsters because they'll have a higher tier. By feeding higher level monster meat. So it's quite complicated. You can kind of target to get a specific monster. I will put a monster in my party and I will just simply feed it meat until I get a monster that's good. But it doesn't really matter which of these 4, which monster I pick, because at the end of the day, I can just feed meat to my monster to change it if I want to have a different one. So we can have a party of 4, and I'm going to be starting off with a human, although I should probably explain what they do. So a human has 8 inventory slots, can equip 8 items, and they get stronger by buying consumables, which increase their strength, their agility, and their HP. Which means really having more than one human is almost a little bit counterproductive, because if you have 2 humans, you then have to buy consumables for both, so you either need to farm twice as much gold, or you can only have them half as strong essentially, so it's not worth really having more than one human. Mutants are great because they have 4 inventory slots, and they also randomly learn, they have 4 slots as well for abilities, which they can randomly learn at the end of a fight. And so they kind of have a bit of equipment, not as much as human, but they've also got these extra random abilities that can be good. And another perk of the mutant is they actually gain stats at the end of a fight based on the actions they've done. So they have a chance of gaining max HP, and if they use, say, a strength weapon, they have a chance of gaining strength. If they use an agility weapon, they have a chance of gaining agility. And if they use a spell, they have a chance of gaining mana, which is the magic offensive power effectively. And then monsters, they get stronger by feeding them higher tiers of meat. So you have got sort of tier 1 to, I think it's tier 14 monsters. So if you feed like a tier 3 meat to a tier 1 monster, you have a chance of being a tier 3 monster or something like that. It depends on the family, it depends on the combination. It's kind of complicated, but like I say, I'm just going to keep feeding meat until I get a decent monster, and then I'll probably wait a while till the monsters I'm fighting get tougher, and then I'll just, again, feed meat until I get what seems like a good monster with good abilities. So let's make the first character then. I'm going to go with a human for myself. I'm going to call him Lune. Lune, short for Luneth. Now we've only got 1 character at the moment, but if we go up, right and up to the guild, we can then pick 3 more characters. So I'm going to pick a female mutant. I'm going to call her Nina. We are limited to 4 characters for names, so the names I'm going to pick are all going to have to be short ones. That's why I called myself Lune. The next character I'm going to have 2 mutants, because as I mentioned, they just gain stats at the end of fights, so there's no real disadvantage to having excessive mutants. I'm going to have another female mutant and call her Yuna. And then I will have a monster in my last slot. I'm going to pick the Albatross. I feel like it's the best of the 4 that you have to choose from. Now these are actually 4 different monsters, so to the ones that I got to pick for the initial character. The ones for the initial character were tier 2 monsters. These are tier 1 monsters. It's because I think the main character is meant to be a little bit stronger than the 3 extra ones. So that's why these are now 4 different monsters to the previous selection. Either way, I'm going to pick an Albatross because I think it's a great starting one. But like I say, it doesn't really matter. You could pick anything, feed it some meat. You could very easily get yourself another Albatross or an even better monster. So I'm going to call the Albatross Ark. And yeah, so we've got Ark, Yuna, Nina, and myself, Lune. And I'm going to go up to these shops now. So this shop contains weapons. As you can see down the middle, it says 50. That's how many uses they have. For armor, there's obviously no limit to the number of uses, so there's gold gloves and gold chest here. And spells have, well, 20 uses for these. I do want to get a hold of gold armor and gloves for my human and my 2 mutants. Monsters can't use armor, so I don't have to worry about getting it for 3 lots of characters, but they will be very nice to get. So I'll probably grind that out pretty early on. This is an item shop. This is where I can buy consumables to level up my human, so I can use the strong, which will increase the strength. Agility to increase agility. HP 200 will increase the HP up to 200 in amount of about 5 to 15. Once I reach 200 HP, I can still gain more from this item, but it'll only go up by 1 per use. We've also got potions, X potions, antidotes, of our other things in the shop. Not going to go through all of those. And this is the tower that we want to go into, but the door is locked by magic of black, so we're going to have to go and find out how we unlock that. So we'll make our way down here. Let's have a little chat with this person if we can. There's another town in the southeast, so we'll make our way, I guess, to the southeast. So I'm just going to use all of the, well, I've only got these weapons currently, so I'm just going to use them all. There's also kind of a priority order. Okay, I can try and eat the albatross meat, but I'm pretty sure when you try and feed the same type of meat to the same creature or monster, it has no effect ever, so... I was going to say, in general, you have a higher chance of your top character in your party being attacked, so for me I'm going to keep my human generally at the top, because he will more often than not have the most HP, and then I will keep the 2 mutants just behind and then the monsters in the last place, as in general that would be the order of strength they will be. So we've made it to this second town now. Let's have a little chat around. This is the town of Hero. A statue of Hero is in the centre of the town. Okay, we'll have a chat with this person. 3 kings are fighting for control of the world. Guessing this is a statue. Something's missing from this statue. Have a chat with this person. Each king seeks the treasure of the others to become the king of the world. So have a chat with this person. The castle of Shield is nearby. Okay, so there's the castle of Shield. Let's have a chat with this person. 3 kings are Shield, Armour and Sword. The castle of Armour is to the northeast. A long time ago, the statue of Hero wore armour. A long time ago, the statue of Hero wore sword. And a long time ago, the statue of Hero wore shield. And the castle of Sword is in the southwest mountains. So we kind of know where the different castles are. And we obviously can tell they have 1 item each, and they're going to be needed for the statue in the middle. I'm going to go to this weapon shop because I think it's got a slightly different variety of items to the starting place. One thing I will probably be doing in this shop is I'm going to get myself some bows. I'm going to buy a bow, and actually I'm going to unequip and sell my current equipment. Now the reason why I'm getting bows and I'm going to sell my current weapons is because I quite like bows. They hit for about 20 to 25 damage. They do miss occasionally, but I find they're very productive for, you know, price versus damage, because they cost 50 GP, you get 50 uses. Very nice in my opinion. It's my general preference at least. So I'm going to get 3 bows so I can have 1 for each character. We also have whip, we have punch here. I'm not going to bother with either of those. We have got a bronze, what I believe is a helmet for 40 GP. So in the other place there was gold armor and there was gold gloves. I also want the bronze helmet. So, and we've got a couple spells. So speaking of wanting to obviously get the gold armor, and speaking of getting the gold, the bronze helmet and the gold gloves, probably going to go actually try and get that done now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip these bows, and then I'll go grind a bunch of monsters, which should hopefully gain me a few level ups on my mutants, as well as getting me the money to get the gold armor bits, and then should be pretty solid for basically progressing the game at a nice pace. So I'm going to just do a quick save here actually, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and do the leveling, and I'll be back with you in a few seconds once I've gotten the gold armor, the gold gloves and the bronze helmets for my 2 mutants and my human. So I will see you in a few seconds. Alright, well I am back from having done the leveling now. I gained quite a few levels. Well, I gained some stat increases on the mutants. As you can see, Nina now has 144 health, Yuna has 159. I also on the monster, and we now have a slime. Has the skill melt. Has 60 max health now. Obviously, human's not gotten any stronger. Luna isn't any stronger because I haven't spent any money on him. I have, however, bought the items I was planning on purchasing, so the bronze helmet and the gold body and gloves for both Loon, Nina, and also for Yuna. So, looking pretty set up now to continue the storyline. Should be pretty good, so let's make our way out. So first things we're going to do is going to go straight into a fight. Just quickly attack it. Also learnt a few abilities as well on both Nina and Yuna. I'm not going to do burning actually, I'm just going to use a bow. I also bought fresh bows, so they've all got 50 attempts or 50 uses just to kind of be ready for this next wave of progression. I'm not going to be eating the meat. Oh, screen flickered there for a sec. Okay, going to go into this castle. Going to have a little wander around. Believe we can go up these stairs. And we'll go have a little chat with the king. I won't give my shield to you. Okay, let's have a chat with the steward. You want the shield? Well, that's the king's treasure. Get out. Okay, so clearly don't want me here right now. If I chat with the guard, says you're not welcome, get out, and just throws me out. So we'll be going back there a little bit later. Let's just quickly finish off this kill this goblin. Again, won't be eating the meat. Gonna make our way up to the right. We're gonna go to that castle, which is over this bridge. And let's make our way up. Let's hope the king here is a little bit more welcoming than the last one. We'll go into here. Let's have a little chat. My lord, you look ill. What's wrong? I'm in love. Oh, who's the lady? She's a girl who lives in the south, but she wouldn't accept my proposal. I see. I may be able to help you for a reward. I'll give you anything you want. Okay, so we need to get the girl in the south to at least find out why she won't accept his proposal, maybe, to start with. Can't really force her to accept his proposal. That would be a little bit unethical. So let's make our way out of here. Go down the bridge and we'll make our way to the south now. Over these bridges. Hopefully when we get over these bridges there should be a nice little town, little village to go visit. Oh, back-to-back fights. Okay, back to going down into here. Let's have a little chat around. We'll start off by going to the inn. Might as well stay here, get our health back up. Have a little talk with people. The bandits live in a cave to the west. There was a girl in the back who was very special. The statue of Hero used to wear the king's armour. Okay, so here we have a shop. Contains some new weapons like kick, I guess is a weapon. Bronze gloves, bronze armour, we're not too worried about those. A couple of spell books. Can't afford those at the moment, but I would kind of like to get one of those soon. Spells not only do a lot of damage, they have the benefit where they actually attack a whole stack of units. So if there's 4 monsters in a stack, then very effective. It's just the item shop, we don't need anything from here for now. Let's have a chat with this person. I've heard about you. Why did you turn down the king? Bandit has threatened to destroy the village unless I accept his proposal. Okay, so she's clearly being forced by the bandit to marry her, so we're going to make our way to the bandit cave in the west and go resolve this issue. Let's go into this cave. Going to go to the right, get into a fight with another albatross. Again, we won't be eating the food. Let's keep making our way through. Go down here. Pretty sure if I speak to any of those people walking around, I'll just get into a fight with a bunch of the bandits. Gonna go into here. Make our way to the left. And up. Who said you could enter? I did. Forget about the girl. No way. Right, well. Oh, we've got another ability. Not sure which of the abilities was new because I can't remember which ones we had, but okay, we're just going to keep attacking. This shouldn't be too tough a fight, except for we're poisoned. I hope that's not too big of an issue. Okay, I'm actually not going to eat this meat either. Got 120 GP though, that's nice. Spare me. You should have said that before. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. So we're going to make our way to the right again. Going to work our way basically back out of this cave. It's not far to go, but we're going to go... We're not going to go up the stairs there. Let's just kill this guy quickly. Oh, didn't mean to cast power. I want to use bow. Okay, won't be going up these stairs just yet, which is the way we came. We're going to go through here first, as there are a few chests. Got a potion, which is good. Got a strong, which we can put onto Loon. And we've got a bronze shield, which we'll just be selling. So let's go to our items and use that strong on Loon. And that will have increased his strength. It didn't give any kind of indication as to it increasing it, but it would have increased it. Let's hope we get into a few fights on the way back to the village and I can buy a spell for 500 GP. Which would be very nice. Let's take out this zombie. The zombie did no damage to me because I'm quite well geared for armor, I guess, with the gold armor. Okay, so we're going to back up the stairs. And as you can see, there's no longer bandit people walking around. I could go to the left here, but it just leads to an empty room, so I'm just going to go back out. How are we looking money-wise? Got 469 GP, need one more fight quickly. Before I enter the village, I'll just go back and forth. Let's find ourselves something. Albatross, yeah, nice easy fight. Cancel that, and we'll go back in. Oh, okay, get into another fight. Well, I guess now that I've done another fight, I might have enough money to be able to heal at the inn. I'll check. So we'll go to the inn. That's going to cost 87 GP. I don't want to do that. I want to save the money. We can just heal a bit later. Because I do want to buy a fire book. And I won't equip it just yet, actually. I will equip it later on. Let's talk to this girl now. Thank you very much. You've made me happy. Ah, that's nice. So she's happy she doesn't have to marry the bandit. Which means, hopefully, she's now happy to marry the king. Well, the king of armor, I think it was. Oh, Red Bull. Now, this is a tier 2 monster. I actually ate one of these to get my slime. So I might eat this guy's meat to see if I change to anything more interesting than the slime. Oh, I fed it to the wrong person. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to feed it to the monster. Tried to feed it to a human, which doesn't work, so I need to be more cautious about spamming the A button, I think. That's a lesson learnt, at least. So let's make our way up to this king. Go into here. Oh, look. She's with him. Let's have a little chat with her again. Ah, thank you. Thank you. We are glad we could help. But are we still entitled to a reward? Mm-hmm. What do you desire? Well, we'd like the armour. Alright, he's giving us the armour. That's very nice of him. We'll equip it onto Loon. Massive, massive boost to my defense. Still going to hold on to that gold armor though, because it's only temporary that we'll be using this armor for. So let's make our way back out of here. Gonna head back to the second village that we went to, the one that was next to this castle, to heal up. Although I think I will need some more money, so let's just get into another fight quickly. Just quickly destroy this zombie. Oh, she's learnt flame unit. That could be quite handy. Okay. Let's not eat that. Let's go into here. I think I should have enough for the inn. Just about. Let's save the game as well. It's nice to save every now and then. Now we're going to head to the west. Get to fight with a goblin. Just going to use bows on them. And we'll go through this little passage. Get into another fight. Oh, we learned... Oh, Electro. Pretty sure Electro just does a debuff or something. I'm actually going to quickly, before I forget, equip Nina with the Firebook over having the bronze helmet. As being a mutant, she only has 4 item slots. It means kind of trying to hold 2 different types of weapons. I have to lose a piece of armor. But it's not the end of the world. Let's go over this river and up into this castle. Let's hope I go the correct way. I think it's left. So we have a stack of 2 lizards here. I'm not going to waste the spellbook, but I am going to try the flame. I think the flame might hit multiple targets. Yeah, defeated both. That's perfect, so we don't have to waste too much of the spellbook then. We can hold on to it. Very lucky to learn an ability like flame. Oh, meant to go up. 3 of these guys. I think we'll just get away with just casting flame again. Yeah, easy. Okay, I'm not going to go up those stairs, but I'm going to go down here. Go up these stairs instead. Make way up here. King Sword. You must defeat me first if you want my sword. Okay, well, let's just attack him. Use a bow. I'm going to use the flame because it does like 60 odd damage, which is very good. Ouch. 28 damage. Pretty rough. But we beat him nice and easy. And we've got the King Sword. Just going to equip that onto Loon for now. Oh, I can actually... Tell you what, if I put the King Sword there, I can then put the helmet just down here. Actually going to talk to him again. Oh, didn't mean to get into a fight. It's not really my choice, is it? Oh, we've got ice as well now. Does that hit multiple targets? Let's find out. I think all spells do hit multiple targets, so it should. Yes, it does. Perfect. Wow, doing really well with spells then, with the abilities. He is dead. Oh, poor guy. He could have conceded. I would have happily have taken the sword without killing him. Let's make our way back out of here now. Doesn't really matter what I do, the ice will just kill them all. It's definitely the place you should come to get money. If you have a mutant with abilities like that, you can just come get 120, 160 GP per fight. Nice and simple. Almost back out this castle. Now because we've got 2 stacks of enemies, I won't be able to kill them all with just the ice, so I will focus all my other attacks on the skeleton, and I'll use the ice to kill the flies. Critical hit didn't even say how much damage it did, just it's a one shot I guess. Make sure I use a king sword because it's got unlimited juices, which is very handy. And I might as well use flame because it's got a lot of uses, and when you heal at an inn, it recharges all of your ability uses for your monsters and your mutants, so it's basically free to use as long as you don't run out. If you do run out of uses, obviously you will still recover it and get those back staying at an inn, but it just means you obviously have to get to an inn. So if you're doing a long adventure, you don't want to use up all your flame charges or ice charges on weak monsters. It'd be kind of silly. Oh, back-to-back fights again. Okay, gonna pop back to the village quickly. Actually, there's no need to pop to the village. I was gonna pop back to heal at the inn, but we'll just go straight to this castle. So this is one we got kicked out of earlier. They didn't want us here. But let's see what they do now. The king is dead. How nice. You've arrived just in time. Now I can frame you for the king's murder. Wow. I'm going to guess, just a guess here, but I think the steward might have killed the king. No, we won't be eating the skeleton meat. He's going to run away, is he? Well, not today, he's not. I'm going to chase him down. Oh, he looks like me. Wait, do you want money? I'll give you anything, even the shield. Well, I would have said I'd happily take the shield and not kill him, but looks like we're serving up a bit of justice. And he had 400 GP, wow. You're scum, you make me sick. Yep, got the king's shield. He's dead. Well, no mercy in this game, is there? Because Lizard and then, well, we now have the 3 pieces. In fact, I can go in here. We'll go to the inn and recover. But we now got the 3 pieces of armor and weapon from the kings. So what we should be able to do is put those on the statue. But I need to unequip the sword. Wait, I need to unequip the armor. And we'll take off the sword as well. So let's give it another quick save. Play it safe. Go to the statue. Something is missing from this statue. Item, King's Sword, King's Shield, and King's Armor. You get Sphere. Alright, nice. Well, let's head out of here. Uh-oh. Here is another who has the 3 items. Looks like we're under attack. Gonna use a bow, gonna use a bow. Oh, we lost ice and we got armor now. That's a shame, actually. Use flame. Wow, our bows are weak. Okay, that's... He's using shell, which I'm guessing increases his physical defense. Which do all the same attacks again. Ah, yeah, at least he doesn't hit too hard. Shouldn't have too much more health, I don't think. There we go. Nice, simple fight. We have defeated one. Don't think it's over. I believe it is. Let's go back to the inn. Rest up. So we got a sphere, so let's just go to our items. So we have this black sphere. And we know the tower was protected by magic of black, so we shall go to the tower now. Which will be back in the first town that we started at, so we're just going to go down here. Up to the tower. Let's use the item. So we'll go down to the sphere, we'll use that. And that sounded like it did something. The seal is broken. Awesome, now we can enter the tower. I can't remember if there's anything in these side rooms and stuff, so I'm going to just maybe slightly over-explore this area. Let's just kill off the snake with normal attacks. Probably, now these monsters are getting a bit tough, I could probably start feeding them again to Ark. Okay, nothing happened that time. But start feeding them to Ark to see if we can get a slightly stronger monster than the slime. Although I can't complain. His melt does decent damage. It's going to use standard attacks again. Probably do need to get a bit more max health actually for Loon at some point, because 60 is a bit underwhelming. And wait, we changed from a slime to a slime. Did we? Let me just check abilities. We did change from a slime to a slime. That's odd. I would have thought it to say nothing happened if you changed to the same type. Ghoul. Let's just kill it with... let's use flame actually. Speed things up a bit. Has quite a lot of health. Okay, up we go. Gonna check the side room again just in case. 3 gargoyles. Okay, now this is the ideal time to use. In fact, I'm gonna use a fire spellbook as well. Might as well. Paid money for it. So look at that. 95, 111, 111. Fire spell hits hard. Oh, I've got a snake now. Let's have a quick look at the abilities. 60 health, has bite. Nope, nothing this way either. Let's keep going up then. Got to fight with another snake. Just gonna try and use bite and see how much damage bite does. See if it's any good. 9 damage. Okay. That's worse than the slime. So if we can find some food, it'd be good. I'm going to actually use... Does Nina still have the heal spell? No, she's lost the heal spell. I was going to suggest possibly I might try and heal up Loon a bit. We should just continue. Going to go left and in here. Nice little side area. And I believe this is a pool of... let's have a quick look. I believe if I look at my health, I think this pool heals me. So tap on it a few times and yeah, I'm healed. Nice, I didn't even need any healing anyway then. Which is good. Head back into the tower anyway and we'll make our way up. Go through the door. Gonna check the side room again. No items, nothing, so that's fine. We'll keep going up. Gonna go down, gonna go up. Gonna go left, I think. Let's actually use fire on that group, and let's use flame on that group, or on the condor. Try and take them out, that's good. So we're going to go left and straight into another fight. Just going to use a flame to try and kill this guy off. Well, a flame plus a few normal attacks should be enough. Keep going left. Going to go down first into a fight. Might as well use the fire book again. Just finishes the fight a bit quicker. Oh, actually, flame's enough. No, flame's not enough. Oh, that was a waste of fire. If I had a bow attack, I would have killed it. Oh well. Let's go into here. This is an interesting looking side area. Very dark. Let's attack with the bows. Luna's getting very low on health. I need to probably throw out a heal. Let's eat the snake meat. Nothing happened, okay. I think I have got a potion. Yeah, I've got 3. Let's use a potion on Loon. Get him up a bit on health. Let's have a little talk with these guys after I fight this snake. I'm just going to use flame on the snake. Why not? Okay, so, okay, that guy moved. Let's talk to this one. Oh, put me out my misery. Talk to this girl. I must enjoy the suffering to reach paradise. And it looks like that guy was a gargoyle. So it looks like there's gargoyles keeping people in, I guess, a sense of, well, a state of limbo or something. Some kind of place they have to suffer before they can go to heaven or whatever afterlife that they're aiming to go to. Let's feed it. Oh, we've got a red bone. What's a red bone like? 103 health. There's bone and poison. Could be good. Gonna head back out of here though. I'm gonna make my way up here now. There's a pool of healing. Let's use that. Make sure it definitely did get used. I know you can hear me using it 100 times, so. But I still like to check because I always feel. Dunno. There's no dialogue. Oh, yeah, here's a side bit with a piece of item, with a colt. Should probably equip that. 5 worms. Yeah, let's just burn them with fire and flame, and we'll just use a bone on them. Nice and easy. We will eat it. Why not? Changed into a piranha. Oh, that's a piranha, like 82 health. Got tusk, not many uses. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we've made ourselves to a nice big open room. Let's have a little look. See. So the door is locked by magic of blue, so we probably need to find a blue sphere now. Okay, let's use fire on the ghouls, and let's use flame on the barracudas, or the barracudes, as I think they're limited to 8 characters for the monster names. Or 8 letters. Not really doing any damage to them. It seems like they're resistant to fire, so I'm not going to waste my fire spells on them. They were at least resistant to flame. They might not be resistant to the fire book, I'm not sure, but they're not doing any damage, so I might as well kill them with standard attacks. Feels like the piranha is not as good as the red bone was, so I might as well eat this because I could potentially turn it back into something good. Turn into a worm. Again, it's got 82 health and bite. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Same as the last fight. We'll just We'll use, wait, I want to use the bow on that one and then just use fire to kill off the ghouls. Don't want to use armor, sorry, I want to be using a bow on that guy and the bite on that guy. Tell you what, I'm going to use the fire spellbook to see if it's also resistant to fire. Yeah. I assumed it would be because it was resistant to flame, it would only make sense, but might as well test it. So let's just go back to using a bow and bite. And we'll eat the meat. Became a dragonfly. Nail and warning. Let's talk to this guy. Look for the old man. Alright, thanks for the advice. We've got a cave up there, we've got a little village down here. Let's go into here. In fact, now would be a good time to probably save the game. And I'm going to end this episode here actually, because we just finished the first world and we just got to the second. Seems like a good place to stop. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. So see ya.